So yeah, 24 odd that we have taken out since independence. The reason we decided to do this subject because one of our viewers suggested that we talk about this, and we thought it'd be a great time since we're still in Olympic fever. So we thought, yeah, not a bad option. Let's try and zero in on the 10. As I said, we may have missed out on some. If we have, do leave us thought in the comment section. But probably we missed out maybe because it's not big enough. Yes, Shivam.
SS98 is commenting. Sunu Kantan breaks world record to win
Paralympic. 25, maybe 25 can be in 2021 Paralympic Hall.
Yeah, but do you want to get into Paralympics? Then there are multiple these things.
So Murlikant Petkar 1972 in
we'll have to do a different video on that.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, Paralympics is a separate thing that we can do, which I have been doing anyways, about the classifications, about all the things. We'll do a story. There's a movie also that came now, Chandu Champion, on Murlikant Petkar. So the first individual gold medalist trivia in independent India was not Abhinav Bindra, it was Murlikant Petkar, 36 years before him.
So yeah, if there is any other big moment we missed out, as I said, do point it out. Let us know. But if we've missed out, then probably it's not that.
I mean, we could have included Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod in 2004. We could have included Karnam Malleshwari.
but
still,
Mirabai Chano also.
24 World Cup also, but
2024 T20 World Cup.
but not that big.
Yeah, no, they are big, but
No, they are big,
what I'm
but
saying
not
is for every sport, if we already got moments that we think were bigger, then we've eliminated the others, because to make it into the top 10 list, we have to be even in terms of our sport. So we can't have 4 from cricket and 6 from others. We can't, right? And ideally, what we should do is have 1 from each discipline. So if cricket you've got 1, you should not. But because cricket is a religion in our country and there are so many other events to look at, maybe we will pick up 2 or 3. But that's at best we can do. If we have to pick 10 moments, we have to be a bit even. There are a lot of badminton examples. We'll have to eliminate and probably just keep 2, because we'll have to spread it across the different sports. That's another compulsion that we have. So we'll look at all of that. So what we should do is, this is a long list, that we've shown you. Have you shown everyone that? Yeah, please take a cutout of this long list and we'll keep referring to it again. Can you take a screenshot of this long list, please?
Are we going to place them order wise or just in no specific order?
No specific order. How can you compare one event to the other?
By the impact that it left?
Again, impact is subjective.
No, but impact, how could it, no, what I'm trying to say
how would you argue as to, which gold medal left a bigger impact, or does the cricket win bigger than
like the 1983 World Cup, it left such a big impact that it sort of created a whole new thing for cricket.
Sure, but how do you compare it to an Olympic medal?
By it,
So we will not get into the debate of which is better. That opens up another Pandora's box. But people start fighting as to how can this be higher. So it will be in no particular order. These are just 10 moments that we're going to put down in no particular order of the greatest. Maybe number 10 could be best for somebody, 9 for anybody, because again, these are different sport, also different times, different circumstances, all of that put together. So in the long list, I'm gonna take, maybe let's try and get 1 or 2 names in typically when we make our 11s, where we fix up on certain names. So I'm gonna propose that we put Neeraj Chopra's gold medal there, and if anyone has objection, then we will keep it aside and then debate.
No.
Anybody has objection?
No objection.
So just put Neeraj Chopra Olympic gold as one of the 10 moments for sure, right? Whether it is 1 for somebody, for me it's 1, without doubt. I'll put everything together. The most greatest moment in Indian sport.
Those numbers will never be forgotten. 87.58.
Yeah. So I just put that so that there is no fight over that, right? Okay, that out of our way.
83 World Cup too?
I would put it. Why I said there could be debate is because we may only allow 2 or 3 cricketing moments, and then you start fighting over some other cricketing moments. Then it becomes an issue.
No, I think this should be the only cricketing option to be put in the top 10 list.
There could be more, we don't know now.
But 83 would be.
But if you had, hypothetically, assuming at best we can accommodate 3. or maybe 2 cricketing moments. Does it make it to your top 2?
Yeah,
top 3
absolutely.
moments?
Yes,
Absolutely.
83 World Cup.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
done. So again, unanimous, without doubt,
Yeah.
all of us agree in no particular order
Yep.
of
1983.
our top 10 things, 1983 Cricket World Cup. Now, I'm going to propose another thing, which again, without doubt, will go there because we've clubbed all our hockey golds together.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think another, maybe Berlin would be
1936.
yeah, number 1, but because we're looking at 47 onwards, why? Because of the circumstances and Hitler being there, and he ensured that everything Germany should have won, but
He was about to coach Dhyan Chand from.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
German
want
citizenship.
all the hockey medals to be in that list because for me personally, I feel it should be the 21 hockey medal because all the circumstances changed. You had such a big dip in hockey after that also, and then sort of you rose again and won that medal in Tokyo. So I think that should be there, not all the gold medals, because what I am looking of from this debate is more is that what impact it left and what was the thing. It's not just about that moment. What really changed overall after that moment. So after all those hockey golds, things definitely would have changed. But then you had that dip. You did not win any medal for so long. So for me, that's why I wouldn't keep that. I would keep the 21 Tokyo medal.
Okay, but I also thought about the same, that why we should keep the Tokyo 2021 bronze medal. But then if I have to look at it from the perspective that what the Indian hockey team did in 2021 and what has been the change ever since then. So that change will take, some time for us to come to a conclusion that, okay, it was because of this bronze that something changed once again in Indian hockey. So that's why I'm not going to have it in my top 10.
No, but nothing changed after.
Yeah, I'm not going to have
nothing changed after those those so many gold medals also, na. You sort of had that dip. Why I'm keeping this?
But
Because
that
you
dip
won-
happened after those 8 medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that to no country can always be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, Ferrari were world champions for a long time in Formula 1. There will be a certain time where you'll dip, but you can't say, that hockey dominance continued for so long.
True.
For so many decades. And it is impossible for any team to be forever.
Yeah.
8 hockey gold medals से ज़्यादा continuous gold तो no sport anybody can.
But
right?
just like still
even Jamaicans can't win 100
yeah.
golds.
But still, like in cricket, also you had it. If you did not win any ICC trophy for a fair amount of time, but still, cricket as a whole sport did not dip in the nation. You saw that with hockey.
No, yes, true, but there are various factors. That's another debate. But my point is, while I agree with you that people may argue that those days you were the dominant force in hockey, so those gold medals vis-a-vis when it all changed to AstroTurf, it became tougher. You were completely out. Then to come back from that. But the thing is, see, it's the argument. Let's say hypothetically, you won cricket World Cups. Eventually you reach a stage where, I mean, it will never happen in cricket. But assuming, just for an argument's sake, that for next 20 years, there's a dip in cricket and you're not winning anything, and then you in some World Cup reach the final. Can that ever trump you winning an 83 World Cup? Or no, it won't, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
then you again win it again. So why I'm saying 21 Tokyo, because then this year
you
also
won a
you won.
bronze, my friend.
Yeah,
that's
the base
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like reaching a World Cup final. Let's say from today, Indian cricket goes through a bad phase.
Yeah.
And next 40 years you win nothing. We're sitting in 2064 and Indian team reaches the final. And then you have a debate. Will you count that reaching the final because it's come back after 40 years, you've reached the final as an achievement? No. For a country that has won a World Cup in 83, that won in 2011 or won a T, then that won't be big. That's what I'm saying. While I agree that those hockey bronze, personally for me, I was there this time when they won a bronze, emotionally massive moment, because we had only heard about stories, right? I mean, the last time they won a gold medal, I was just 1 year away. So, we've only heard stories. And to see hockey come back against some of the best teams in the world is great. But I'm saying for a country that won 8 gold medals, I can't ignore those
7
golds
consecutive.
and put a bronze there just because it came after so long.
Yeah.
That's my point.
The base for 2021 was already laid in independence time also. See, 28, 32, 36.
No,
48,
no,
52,
no,
56, 64.
See, my point is, if you want to put both, let's say the hockey gold as well as bronze, that's another argument that we'll see if we have space to fit in both, because if we are accommodating a lot of other sports with multiple entries, maybe we could do it.
And
but there's no way that you cannot have those those.
Yeah, true. See, and the Tokyo bronze, for me, it will only be in the list if it leads to something better for Indian hockey in the years to come.
But
that's where, you know.
See,
but it led to something.
But
But one another medal.
that argument I do. For example, let's say again, Neeraj won the gold in Tokyo, and from there on, he never won anything, and Indian javelin didn't produce a javelin thrower for 50 years. That will not diminish what Neeraj did.
No,
his
that
gold
will definitely,
be gold.
yeah, that will definitely not do. But point is that Neeraj won a gold in Tokyo. Since then, consistently he has won, you know, in this Asian Games, Diamond League and all, in the World Championships also. So now the point is that despite after like winning the silver at the Paris Games now, what Neeraj has basically done is that if we have to talk about, you know, who is probably going to be like, you know, India, who are probably India's, you know, greatest athletes, then you'll probably have to measure them on the Neeraj Chopra scale, because that is what he has achieved now.
No, I agree, but you're saying that you are only going to give credit to a hockey bronze, provided this leaves a legacy. That does not. So that's what I'm saying. I'd given it, if Neeraj after that Tokyo gold did nothing. Let's say he
that would still have been a moment
and never produced any result, won no medal after that, and after that for next 40 years you did not produce a javelin thrower, so he didn't leave a legacy, though he is, but I'm saying if for argument's sake, if he did, still his gold would be number one moment. So that's why, so if they won a bronze, whether it leads to something or not is a byproduct of that achievement. But that cannot diminish what XYZ achieves. Or,
so like how I saw this topic was that I looked for a backstory, then what that person did and what it led to
but
it.
I think
so
you
that
should
was
look
the
at context. You could look at the context as in what his competition, what sport he's participating in, what our previous history has been in that sport, and then his result. So maybe in a certain debate, a bronze could be higher than a gold depending on the sport that he did. So for example, if you won a gold, again without offending anyone, maybe a gold in shooting in which you've had a legacy and you've done well, may never, for me, if somebody won a bronze in a track event, will rank much higher for me than a gold in, but that's where you're taking context and that you're fine to debate. But if an athlete wins a bronze and after that nothing happens, that will not diminish his bronze. He did everything to win that
so the hockey golds also.
So hockey golds have to come, all of them together, because if we just take them one by one, then it's unfair to, then also they'll take up half. So hockey golds as one of your
next thing that should definitely.
Our viewers are also want the hockey is in top 10.
No, but the hockey gold or the hockey bronze that we want.
Hockey gold.
Hockey gold have to be. That's what I'm saying.
Abhinav Bindra's gold would also be there.
You think it's 100% certainty?
Yeah. Because that's the first memory I have of the Olympics for this generation.
You're going to have a lot of other debatable things coming up.
No, but Abhinav Bindra, it won't be for you.
It's there in my list.
Top 10,
because
definitely
the first ever individual gold medal winner in the history of India, Abhinav Bindra. 2008, unfortunately there was not much of social media, otherwise it would have been.
No, it was a big moment.
It was. For you, would it be there?
Yeah, but it would be. I agree, it would be. But I also wanted to look at, because we were also looking at other sports, and we're not looking at necessarily Olympics.
Yeah.
So for some sport, let's say like chess, maybe to a certain extent to hockey, to cricket, we're not looking at Olympics. There will be events that will come up. So I'm saying that anything that even I have the slightest doubt, I could debate, but sure, let's put. I mean, I think it will be. I think Abhinav should make that list clearly.
One more, I think.
Let's put Abhinav Bindra 2008.
Yeah.
Then
maybe number 5 can be the.
Not number 5.
The next one can be. The next one can be Leander Paes, 1996 Atlanta
That's
bronze.
debatable now. There will be too many. I know the context.
Like I'm happy to debate on that point also, but I feel it deserves it deserves to be in the top 10.
See, agreed. It is the only medal that India has won in tennis.
But that's not the only point that's attached to this. See, first of all, he broke a 44-year jinx of winning an individual medal. And secondly, Leander Paes was a wild card in that tennis event.
And he won with an injury also.
Yes, he won with an injury.
For the bronze medal match.
True.
But till that time he was fine. He suffered the injury versus Agassi.
That's a point. He broke that 44-year jinx. I think that's a bigger point. And obviously being a wild card. So,
again, I'm saying there will be a lot of other moments that will come up.
Because it's again Olympic related.
Are you 100% sure?
See, there have been other instances. For me, what I was going to propose.
Okay, out of this, what I want you to do is out of this, pick whatever your list is, which are the remaining. Which is the one thing that has to come now, which you will go back to our long list, which you definitely don't want to miss out. For example, like he picked Bindra. You said he has to be. You have to pick one. If you could only pick one, which is the one you're picking right now?
2000 to 2012 Vishian World Championship. Because he came in an era when there was nothing to look forward to in Indian sport. Cricket, you were stagnating. Olympics, you were not winning anything. Soviet dominance was still there. He broke the Soviet dominance. Had a bit of a thing that, okay, he came close in 1995. 2000, he survived the FIDE split. He survived all the politics that Garry Kasparov did. Yet he won 5 straight world championships. From one in 1988 to now more than 100 GMs of India. And that is why a Gukesh could win the candidates, because Anand laid out, he's almost completed chess. World Rapid Champion, 5-time Classical Champion, World Cup winner, candidates winner.
See, we will have to have a representation from chess, especially because of the chess surgeon. So I think that's one thing that goes in Vishian's favor. Secondly, yes, he's world champ. So he went where no other Indian had gone before. So in that sense, he is your Neil Armstrong in that sense for Indian sport. So that could be argued. That you have to just pick one.
Only one.
Only one that if you had to, because that will now add 4. If you're all picking one, like he's picked one,
Bindra.
You have to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, you are okay. Everyone's okay on the panel to have Vishy Anand.
Okay. So what we are like? Are we doing with the Leander Pace thing? We're keeping it on hold for now.
I'll come to you on that. But since he's picked that one, that's if you had only one chance to pick in the remaining, you're going with that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's put Vishy Anand being world champion.
Yep. 2000 to 2012.
So for a 12-year period.
Yes. Plus later on a resurgence, 2017 World Rapid Champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to you, if you had to just pick one and you will get no more chances after that, will Leander Pace's bronze be that?
Can I see the list once again? Yeah. Just a second.
Yeah.
See, the only option that I would go for in that case is Prakash Padukone, All England. Because Prakash Padukone...
You have only one option to pick, huh? Only one.
Yeah,
after that,
that's where I'm a little... I have a conflict.
So you are contemplating between a Prakash Padukone and a...
Leander bronze.
So you have ignored a 2007 T20 World Cup win. You've put these two ahead of that. You have ignored whatever
the BGT also,
everything.
That see, obviously there is you cannot compare any option with the other. That's the point. But then, okay, I will still go with Leander.
Yeah. Even I would be only okay with that only. Otherwise, I will debate.
Going with Leander's bronze. I'm also tempted to go, but you know why I'm not picking anyone, because I was like, there is so few spots. Can I fit everything that I want?
But that's why nothing is right or wrong, na?
No, but I have to weigh in on. I do not miss a worthy thing, and I just speak to you about that.
Even I'm also not.
So I'll tell you why. Okay, because Siddharth has said we'll come back if we have more debates, and then we'll try and change that. Because if I gave him that one option that he had to pick, and he's gone with Leander's bronze. Okay, so let's put. He gets his chance.
Leander bronze.
Put the 1996 Leander bronze. Now, I agree, because for me it's big. One, it came in a sport of tennis. But more importantly, it came in tennis in singles.
Yes.
Where it's not that you've always done well. Then it broke that 44-year jinx. That you've not won a single Olympic medal. And from that Olympic game onwards, there's not been a single Olympic game where you've not won a medal. So he started that trend. Of course, there was Maleshwari, after that Rajavardhan Rathore, after that, and then Beijing we had 3, so forth. But that trend. So for that, yes, Leander's bronze I think is a very important turning point. And I would also tempted, but why I was waiting is because I want to see what am I leaving out. I don't want to be regretting that I left that out and accommodated it. So this is also not a final list. My turn to pick that one thing that I'll definitely pick out of all of this, and so that it doesn't miss out. And I'm picking the Thomas Cup win.
Okay.
Simply because that is being the greatest badminton team, men's team in the world, and that is just unthinkable. We've always produced a champ here or champ there, but to produce a generation of players across singles and doubles at one point to win which is effectively the World Cup of badminton.
Yeah.
This is a World Cup of badminton where India had such a poor record before. So that Thomas Cup win is a World Cup win. Just like you celebrate a cricket World Cup win, you celebrate that was a badminton World Cup win. And to win a World Cup, you need a team, and you need a team of top performing personnel in doubles and singles and everything put together. And that I never thought I'll see the day where India could have a badminton team that could be the best in the world. I always knew with a Prakash Padukone or a Gopi Chand later, or then with Sindhu or Saina, that yes, you were there and thereabouts. One freak player would come, but I never thought that you'll have a bunch of 5-6 guys.
Kidambi, HS,
Everyone.
Lakshya, Sakshi, they made their name there itself.
So for me, it is no less than any World Cup win out of all the badminton events, even ahead of an Olympic game. That Thomas Cup win for me is the greatest moment in badminton and in Indian sport. So I cannot see that miss out on this entire thing. So that is my one pick.
Yes.
The Thomas Cup win.
The Thomas Cup win, 2022 Thomas Cup win.
So that goes.
Shashwat, your turn.
No, I picked now.
So now what I'm saying is, he's picked. So we've all picked one. Okay, what are the wins that you have left?
3 slots left.
Okay, let's try and eliminate the ones from our long list. Let's go eliminate. Which is the one that you think you're okay in eliminating?
I think Sakshi bronze.
Let's start with I agree with him.
Sakshi bronze,
I think is the least. Nothing against it. She's the first woman wrestler to win it. But in wrestling, we had been winning medals. Women had been winning medals.
Sindhu silver.
I don't think.
Sindhu silver.
Before I go to Sindhu silver, I'll go with the 1971 away series win.
Okay.
Also the NatWest series.
I'll go out with those away series win. I'll go out. I'm ready to sacrifice the Maricom Olympic bronze as well.
No. I wouldn't want to do that.
In the top 10?
Yeah.
How does it fit in top 10?
I just feel that the impact that left and she being the first one to do so. So that's it.
Yeah, but you had won boxing medals before that as a nation.
Vijender.
But still, I feel.
See, okay.
We don't have Vijender.
Fine,
I would
if he has
remove
a debate.
Sindhu silver.
You would remove Sindhu silver?
Yeah.
As hard as it is for
It
me,
is.
I'll tell you why. One reason, because we already got one Thomas Cup in.
Yes.
There are a few other things. I am actually tempted to go with Saina becoming world number 1 higher than Olympic one, because she, to be fair, in women's badminton, she was the path breaker.
Yes.
Till that time, you only had the Prakash Padukones and as I said, the Gopi Chands of the world.
True.
In women's badminton, she laid the path, which then Sindhu took over, and now more and more young girls are doing it. As tough as it is, I will
60-84 Milka, PT Usha 4th.
no see that. I tell you why I wanted to argue in that favor. See, can you? I give an example why that. See, don't always go by the medal. Now the thing is, when was the last time you saw an Indian athlete come even close to a medal in athletics?
Exactly.
At the Olympic? Tell me. I'll give you an example what that 4th place finish meant, because a lot of new generation guys say, you celebrate mediocrity, 4th position. I'll just give you an idea. This Olympics, I'm giving you a fresh idea, so because all of you followed it, this Olympics,
6.
your biggest hope to win a medal in athletics was the 3000 meter steeplechaser Avinash Sable, and he finished some 13th, 14th,
11th.
whatever, 11th, 13th, way out of the country. That was your best hope, and you are sitting in an era where you already know athletes get the best facilities, all of that is there. You as a country have improved. You as a country are getting medals in other sports. So you are going up, right, in everything possible. Can you believe that this country produced 2 athletes in that day and age where there was no exposure, nothing available.
No nutrition,
No
nothing.
nutrition, no trainer, nothing. To be raw and be the 4th fastest runner in that field. It's, if today also Indian ran a 400-meter final and finished 4th, he would have been a bigger hero than Manu Bhakar and all that for us.
Yeah.
I'm telling you in today's context.
Yeah.
An Indian man made the final.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Would maybe have, by the way,
Sable
the
did make it to
steeple,
final.
no, but steeplechase, there are 30 runners who run the final to make the final. In a sprinting event, 100, 200,
8.
400, there are 8 who make the final. To make a final of your biggest other person was Jyoti Araji in 100, who's like second best in Asia.
Yeah.
She didn't go past her first heat.
Yes.
She went to repechage.
There also,
yes.
She went. So I am saying in athletics, you are na 3 mein, na 13 mein, like they say. In a sport like that, not only did you have 2 people run the final, they missed a medal by
Usha 1000th of a second.
of the margin. All I'm saying is the gravity, because of the sport that it is, that you finish. That is why I'm saying that the 4th place finish is absolutely incredible compared to a lot of things that we put.
Okay.
Can I be honest, and it'll invite a lot of criticism. I'm going to put it ahead of a lot of Olympic medals we won.
Okay.
That 4th place finish.
We can remove all the other cricket things, I feel.
So I've just presented an argument, you can remove it. So let's go one by one.
Yeah, it was
So firstly, just remove the ones we've already put in the list, so that makes it easy for us.
Yeah.
I think Milkha missed by 1 second.
No. A few hundredth of a second.
Usha was 1000th of a second.
Yeah, that was like a photo finish.
Yeah. You can remove Bindra Olympic gold.
1, 2 भी पूरा हटाओ, पूरा सब कुछ.
21 Neeraj gold also.
Neeraj gold also, we have put that.
Vishy Anand.
Rishi Anand also you can remove. Thomas Cup you can remove because that's already in the list.
See, I
hockey gold.
think now to make matters a bit easier, I think cricket being
Yeah.
event that or a sport that we love, we just can't make do with only one title. So you want to put the second best cricket. There is BGT there, of course.
Yes.
There is the 1985 World Championship of Cricket. There is the 2007 T20 World Cup win. So let's.
Do we need to? We just have 3 slots left. I feel that
I think cricket deserves 2 spots for sure.
Maybe
such a big sport and
at least one. At least
one.
Or
We
at
have
max
already have now.
No, at least one more.
One more.
At least
exactly
one more.
my point.
Yeah.
Cricket deserves that.
2007 T20 World Cup.
I am going 2020, 2021 BGT.
No, I'd also go to 7 World Cup.
See, for BGT, my point is absolutely clear. I just don't want to, say that, you defeated Australia twice consecutively or this or that. Only one point. This is one of the best come from behind series victories that I have ever witnessed in my time.
No,
You never saw 2001, where your situation was even more dire.
Yeah, I know. I absolutely know that, but I was like very young at that time.
In Australia,
Which you already
with your
did in 18,
BC team.
Yeah.
No, but so I feel I
Winning
totally,
in Dhaba.
One
I
of
totally
the
agree.
best come from behind
I
victories
agree.
that I have witnessed.
I'll tell you why
not even read about.
2007.
That
I'll
is
tell
the
you why
point.
2007.
Yeah, even I'd go with 2007.
Ever since 83, you didn't win anything, and you were 4 years away from winning 2011. Okay.
Yeah.
7, you were dumped out of the ODI World Cup.
Exactly.
In the first round itself, there were dark clouds of uncertainty. Already
There was
2-3
this fixing thing also.
That was
All
early
of this.
2000. Okay, 2000, 2001. There were dark clouds.
See,
anyway.
I know all the reasons that why 2007 T20
You had
World Cup
Dhoni's
should
emergence in
should make the
2007
list.
also.
I'm all for it. But for BGT, as I said, and I'm going to say this once again, that this is one of the best that we all have, I think, witnessed.
Yeah,
not even read about.
I do agree with you, and I sort of, but again, it's about choosing just one of the two. BGT, I feel, was once in a generational sort of a thing. But with 2007, what the impact
It
it
gave you
left.
the base to dream.
Yeah, 2000 and what 2007.
That's also like right what you're
But
saying.
we
I
know
won't deny that.
what happened in the BGT is very rarely. There are very rare chances of it to happen again.
And you
but
wanted
2007 you got that emergence of, you know, everything was, you were down and out, you were not expecting anything. And then the emergence of Dhoni also from there. I feel you got the leader who sort of
And
went on to win so
BGT,
many.
you almost beat an Australia A team by your C team. A
No,
couple
you
of
did
more
almost,
injuries.
you did beat
Yeah,
them.
you did.
Yeah.
And a couple of more injuries, and Karthik Tyagi would have made his debut at that time.
I'll give you one
Karthik
more.
Tyagi was
I'll
left
give you
at
one
that
more.
point.
2007 T20 World Cup win changed cricket forever. Why the IPL and
Yeah.
the T20
Yeah,
came
that's
out.
That's
also,
why
that's
I-
also a
It was
point.
never the same ever since.
2007,
That's also a point.
yeah.
And one more thing, in 2007, cricket finally achieved what 32 years of playing ICC cricket never could achieve, and India-Pakistan final.
Final, yes.
And not 2011 World Cup.
No.
Maybe
Semi-final. That was
No,
India
no, final.
partner.
I think-
see, maybe both make it then. Because if you ask me 3 greatest cricketing moments, I'm picking 83, 2007, and BGT.
For me, BGT stays.
Okay, so we'll get back to that. Right now, because I have given a vote to both
Yeah.
BGT and that, they have given to
Seven.
7. So in terms of numbers, 7 makes it.
Yes.
Okay.
So whether BGT makes it or not, I'm in for BGT also coming in.
My vote also for 7.
7. So 7
Okay.
makes it. You're outvoted on that, but I'm 50-50 on both.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
for me it's a very tough call. Okay,
And I'll
let's
also-
look at the 2
both are
other
coming
events.
then,
Let's look at the 2 other. Let's start eliminating now with the one that we don't have. I don't think
That
Prakash
World
Padukone
Cup.
now makes it because you already have
Thomas
the
Cup.
Thomas Cup and you may have another from badminton. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to eliminate Manu since
No,
I
no,
know
no.
that she's won 2 medals. I know, but it's in a sport where we have 1 medal.
Yeah,
Sir,
yeah. Even I'm going to eliminate.
I
I'm going to
do-
eliminate.
You know
Manu,
what?
yeah.
Where a country where going in we just had 35 medals ever. Just believing to win even 1 medal is a very big thing. She got 2 so that we could believe for the
I
third
agree.
one also.
That's the reason she's in the long list, my friend. But to make it in the top 10, you need another vote out of the 4 to at least force it into a 50-50 debate.
But don't you think that it would be a start to sort of believe that we can do much better in the Olympics?
Sure.
already done better
If
than
I was
that.
making the top 20 moment, she'd definitely make it.
Definitely. Top 15 in
But
fact
in
for that
10 we
matter.
have to eliminate.
Yeah. No.
So
Yeah,
in which
yeah.
case she misses out. Quickly we have
anyway-
to start eliminating, sir.
Different story. She's not the first Indian to win 2 medals in a single Olympics.
Post this
In the
independence.
same edition. In the same edition, yes. She's not the first Indian, by the way.
No, you can't take Norman Pitchard. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about Paralympics.
No.
But
Again, we are not
but then
counting
we
that
are
gold also.
going-
Yeah, that's
to a
the thing.
different- huh.
NatWest series will not be eliminated.
Yeah, we can eliminate.
NatWest has to go out. In cricket, it doesn't.
11 World Cup also goes
11
out.
also.
11 World Cup goes out. You're right. 11. Yeah.
Gukesh, I think,
Gukesh
also
goes
goes
Gukesh
out.
goes out.
Gukesh then goes out.
Yeah.
We've taken.
Because I added an Anand thing only.
Okay. KD Jadhav also
Yeah.
goes out.
Yeah.
Even Sushil Kumar.
Right. Sushil, but could be. Yeah, Hockey World Cup goes out.
Because we have included all the gold.
Okay.
medals.
Now the ones that we all argued for, the remaining are BGT. See, Sushil, why I'm saying
But
he
where
was
is the 21
See-
hockey medal? 21 bronze medal.
that we didn't.
that we
didn't
removed. No,
We removed it.
can't now. So now, how many slots do we have left in our top 10?
2 slots.
And how many have we got left?
1, 2,
5,
3, 4,
6.
6.
6 remaining, and so each pick your 2, and then let's see how many in your minds. Pick 2.
Pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick 2, and then the ones that get the most. Make it to our list, right?
Yeah.
You can do arguments like I've already given the arguments for Milka and PT.
Yes.
Why I thought that it's there.
I'll second
And
your
I'm also giving argument for Sushil simply because he was the first man. Wrestling has done well, but that whole thing started with a Sushil bronze,
Yes.
and then he went to improve that with a silver. And that legacy now has continued. And wrestling, the way it's done, we cannot not have a representative from the sport of wrestling.
exactly.
You take out whoever you want. You can even look at Vinish for beating
Yui Sasaki.
and then going anyone. But we need a rep from
Sushil.
wrestling.
And more importantly, in 2008, you came to know of this term repechage. All
Yeah,
because
but
of
that
Sushil.
doesn't make him
It doesn't,
great.
yeah.
The fact that he was the first wrestler, and from there on,
Second
wrestling
wrestler,
has given us
many
medals,
medals.
many, right? So he was the path breaker. He was the guy.
56 years later, we got a medal in wrestling.
So okay,
We can even remove-
since we have to put one from wrestling, do we all agree on Sushil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
because he's gone on. We've covered all other sport. We've not covered wrestling as such.
Yeah.
And a sport in which we are, one of the most successful in our Olympic history, we can't. Which means I think at the moment another cricket will miss out. But it will be very unfair if we put in
Yes.
three
Yeah.
cricket.
Yeah.
I know. So okay, so cricket goes out.
So
As
four
much as we
remaining for one slot.
So
four remaining, and
my pick for that,
do you want to eliminate one? Let's make it more
I
exciting.
would
If you had to-
remove Asian Games bronze.
Yeah, even though it has a good reason,
Yes,
to win a bronze in Asian Games is as good as winning a Olympic bronze.
But you defeated China, na?
China.
That's the
I-
point.
I-
In Guangzhou. Imagine, TT has always been clean swept by China.
No, so each of us pick one that you're going to eliminate from there. The one that is most likely
Maricom Olympic bronze for me.
goes for you. The
Okay.
first one that you will eliminate.
Yes.
I'd eliminate TT also. I'll too eliminate TT.
You go TT before
Yeah, yeah.
Maricom.
TT.
I'm also going Maricom. I tell you why, because the year that she won the bronze is the first year of women boxing in
Boxing,
Olympics, and
yes.
since that, so it wasn't really that was the only boxing medal we got in that game, and she's been a legend. But between
But the TT also that could be why I am sort of eliminating it is that it could have been one off day for the Chinese, and you have never seen that before or after that. There's no as such legacy.
No, I'll
after
tell you
that.
why. Because
And an Asian Games bronze, I don't
see,
think
TT might
again.
still be eliminated. Right now, each of us give our first option. You have gone with?
I've gone with TT.
I've gone with Maricom.
TT.
I've gone with Maricom. So two. So is it fair to say that them both go out? Because if let's say this time, okay, give your second options.
1969 Milkha PT Usha.
Okay, my second option is TT.
My second option is Saina.
Oh, then it gets tough. We don't- we're not
And
going
my
to-
second option is Maricom.
Oh.
So yours is
interesting.
Maricom, second option, and Maricom we've already picked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've picked
You
Saina.
not. So I think Maricom then goes out because there is a you got 3 votes
Yeah.
for that because we are taking 2 options. So Maricom goes first. Quickly, Shivam.
Eliminated. Yeah.
So just
now the other one that was under debate was
TT.
TT.
Yeah.
How many is next option is TT now? Do we have 3 votes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I eliminated TT.
TT.
Even you did as the second
TT.
option.
So 3 votes
Yeah.
again for TT. TT goes out. Now how many spots are left there?
One spot to
Ooh.
I have my pick.
Okay, let me
I'm
think about it.
confused.
For me, it's see why I don't think I'm going with 2012 Saina Olympic bronze. I'm actually going with Saina being number 1 in the world.
Yes.
But she
2015.
was the path breaker. She led the way to show the way, and then rest of them followed. But we have to pick. I've made my argument for Milkha and PT as well for 4th.
I've got you.
Everyone has their first choice.
Yeah.
So now we'll go one by one first choice.
Yeah.
Whoever gets 3 out of this is out, and the other one automatically gets into our list, right?
Yeah.
Is that a fair thing?
Yes.
Who wants to go first with their vote?
I'll go first. I'll go with Milkha and PT Usha because Saina Nehwal definitely she started that sort of then you got a lot of medals in badminton also.
So
But-
it's actually I don't like the 2012 Saina Olympic bronze. I want to put which year did she become?
2015. Indian Open Grand Prix.
So I don't want to put a year to her.
Yeah, Saina Nehwal in general.
World number one.
1.
So but I still feel that
Like the first Indian woman to be a
Yes.
singles world number 1, the one who broke the Chinese dominance. And not to say that overall if you see in terms of achievement, Sindhu's achieved more than Saina, no doubt about
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
No doubt. But we are looking for a moment.
Yeah.
And I think the moment where everything changed for Indian badminton was
Yeah.
Saina Nehwal. And
I'd go with Milkha and PT Usha.
so you are eliminating Milkha and?
No. I'm eliminating Saina.
So I'm asking you who you're eliminating.
Yeah,
Baba.
I'm eliminating Saina.
Elimination. So now 2 more votes for Saina and
she's
she is out. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'm eliminating Saina.
You're eliminating Saina. So now one more vote and Saina will be out. Siddharth.
Saina is out.
Actually, if you ask me, I was going to eliminate Saina. So as much as she came so close, but I think it would have been slight
because this also again it's not our genetics too. We are not fast
not genetics. This is no one has ever come close.
Exactly.
Every other thing that we debate, for example, I'll give you BGT. We were debating.
Yes.
You came 71, winning series. There are or 2001. Of course, different circumstances all of that, but there are competitors. There are people who came close. Saina, you can argue Sindhu and various other. We had Prakash Padukone and everyone with their achievement. There are close-cut competition in that. Right, for Mary Kom, you can argue Lavlina, who's also won a world championship medal, Olympic medal, came close to winning another one.
Yeah.
So there are many contenders for a lot of sport, but nobody has ever come this close. Sriram came close to reach a final of an 800 meter, Sriram Singh,
Yes.
but also never so close to a medal, like or for that matter, Gurbachan Singh Randhawa in the hurdles.
Even I think there was one more Shubhamon Sikdar also. She was
She may have qualified for a final.
Sydney. I thought she was
Qualified for the final.
Yeah, Shubhamon Sikdar.
I know Shubhamon Sikdar. Yes, of course I remember. But I don't think she did.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk that she may be the next big thing.
Talk was Hima Das. Where is Hima Das?
She's gone. 2018, she had won the heptathlon gold.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are our top 10 events since independence. You can agree, disagree, come up with your own, leave us a comment, tell us what you like, what you did not like, what is it that we missed. Again, this is no
Patthar ki lakir.
Exactly, no Patthar ki lakir. It's all
and in no specific order.
No specific order. Can't compare.
Yes.
Right.
But then you remove TT. And you said off day. China having an off day.
That was again a very close one. In fact, I would put it as my number 11.
Yes.
Not Saina?
No.
But you eliminated TT first and not Saina.
Yeah, or 12 maybe.
Then
I would definitely have BGT in this top 10 list. Definitely.
I also would have had TT in 10, 11
I know,
and 12.
I get your point.
I agree. I was with you. I would have had. But you'd had to remove a cricket district.
The only reason I did not have BGT and I had the 2007 World Cup was MS Dhoni. The reason for that was only that.
No, also
otherwise there was no comparison.
Where you were, how you made it through unknown format, playing in foreign conditions in South Africa, all of that.
And then what exactly happened after that also, that's why, that's the only reason. Otherwise BGT, so there is no...
Yeah. I know some of you are saying the Asian game gold as well. We had put it in our long list, but it got eliminated.
100 plus medals in the Asian games this time.
Yeah, but it just got eliminated because
exactly.
there was a good point, somebody pointing out Deepa Karmakar as well.
Yeah,
Fourth. I was there. I saw that event, and I think it is a very close thing. It's again a sport where you don't have a legacy. But the thing was that was in a world final. It was a one-off world final. Most gymnasts do all the 4-5 finals. In our case, she was only good in just one discipline.
But she also missed it by a whisker.
Yes, she did.
The Brodulova award.
Yeah, I saw that.
Also, I think didn't discuss about Vijender Singh.
Vijender also, I agree.
Yes,
again, he was the path breaker.
Yes.
With that
First
medal in boxing to allow.
I know.
I
would have argued the impact that had more when it came to a boxing medal, although not in the Olympics. Dinko,
yes, I agree. Asian Games.
98 Bangkok.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but again, then we're getting into
For example, Malik, I agree. Pankaj Advani.
Yeah, but
it's a niche sport.
No. Also, he played in the amateur side, right? So that's the difference. So he's also won title of the amateur competition. So it's like our Q players are very good, but you're not the best in the world as soon as you move into the professional league. So it's not that he's not competed in snooker at the professional level, but you then realize
more than the impact that if the first name in billiards that
would be Geet Sethi.
Exactly.
He
it's 80. And of course, part of OGQ now. So.
Yes. So yeah, a lot of things we missed out on some, but
indeed. But what to do?
Yeah.
At least you've given that we have won at least something by which you could discuss 1 hour about it.
Yeah.
And we had a debate about it. But TT, I'll remember this.
Okay, on that note, we've gone on for very long. Take care. Bye bye. Do give us a like if you enjoyed this video. Share it with the other sport loving friends that you have. I mean, they may have their own thoughts, right?
Yes, they will. Bye bye. See you.
Take care. Good night. Vanakkam. Nandri. Shubhratri. Shabba khair.
And don't trouble your mother.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetable.
Yes.
That you say, na? Missed it.
I cuffed.